Hello, Dr. Mrs., future Pre-1 students, or anyone else who stumbles upon this video. I'm Colin Hart, and this is my first installment of my observation vlog, we'll call it. I'm in Pre-1, and so this entire week I will be talking about my experiences observing my cooperating teacher at Maplewood High School, which is in Northwest Pennsylvania, which is where I live. So there will be no cutaways. There will be no hidden camera tricks. It's just me out there. So I'm a little awkward. I've done some video blogging before. I've done some webcasting before, but I'm extremely awkward, and that's just kind of who I am. So it's not going to be great, but this is just what I'm going to do to tell you about my experiences. So let's begin with how the day started. I woke up pretty early, a lot earlier than I normally would during spring break, but happy to do it. A lot of adrenaline got me through the day, where sleep normally would. I'm just working through adrenaline. I got there at 7:45-ish, and we had planned on meeting. He planned on being there at 7:55, which is what he told me. It wasn't until about 8:05 that he actually showed up, which is fine. He's a busy man. So I was a little worried for like 10 minutes, and I'm super paranoid all the time, which is not the best thing for that situation. But it worked out. It's a special week at Maplewood High School. Turns out that the 1 week that I had to do this, spring break week, they're doing PSSA testing as well as doing a festival tomorrow night. Pencrest Bands, that's what they call it. There's three high schools in the Pencrest School District, and they're having a festival, so their best students go and they play a concert Tuesday night. So this most of this week is actually going to be setting up and tearing down that concert, which is fine because I'm a big dude, and I can do that kind of stuff. So that's actually worked out fine. When they say observation, pre-1 observation apparently is supposed to be just sitting and watching a teacher do their thing. Not likely. Not going to happen. So it's just going to be a lot of doing paperwork and moving stuff around. And he's actually working at the high school and the elementary school, which is a normal thing for band directors, I understand. So I got there. He got there at 8:05 or whatever, and we immediately started packing up all the percussion equipment into a trailer, because the auditorium for this particular concert is in the elementary school, which is like 3 miles down the road. So we had to move all the percussion equipment down the road. So did that for a while. We set up a bunch of stuff. Took us a good 2 hours. And then I had an opportunity. He had to do something real fast. And we were at the elementary school, so right next door is the general music room. So I got to see a 4th grade class do so their thing. Today was St. Patrick's Day, so their theme was Irish stuff, I suppose. They did a little jig. They did some river dance, and they did some basic rhythms and recorder stuff. So that was actually pretty cool. I felt good because I'm taking elementary methods right now, and I felt like I usually doubt myself as a teacher and like as a performer. I'm not happy with the way things go normally, but I felt like today, watching that classroom, I felt like I could do that quite well, which is not a feeling I feel often, so which is pretty cool. After we got done with that, we headed back to the high school, and that's when we ate lunch. Now, I understood a lot of stuff that we hear from teachers is that we're going to have no time to do anything as a band director or music teacher. Turns out, sometimes there is some time. So we had a good half hour to eat lunch, and I ate lunch with a bunch of other teachers. Now, they were grilling me on like, what have you learned in school, and have you learned about this and this and this, and it was actually pretty weird because a lot of stuff they asked me about, did you learn about this and that, I didn't know about it. So I got the feeling like maybe I'm not being taught the right stuff in school, which is kind of a resounding thing I felt today, because when I was moving equipment, there's a lot of percussion equipment stuff that I didn't really know about, how to disassemble, reassemble this, and where this goes, and blah, 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 blah. Stuff I didn't really know, stuff I didn't really learn in school. And that, I guess that's going to be the resounding theme of this week, is learning stuff I can't normally learn in a classroom setting. So I guess that's fine. I just kind of wish 1 week of observation wasn't worth more than like a year or two of classroom, in-class stuff. I think that's kind of scary. Wish we spent more time in the field. So after lunch, I actually got some time to work with some students, which was cool. We had a junior high and senior high band. We had some rehearsal. I played an old crappy trombone because I didn't bring my own today. I wasn't sure if I was going to need it. So we dug up this old crappy trombone, and we had I had a lot of fun playing it. It was very out of tune. I had to fix that, and it had a clicking. Every time I went from like second to fourth, it was a click. So I couldn't figure out what the click was, but that was fun. So yeah, it was cool because I felt like the students really respected me and really appreciated that I was playing with them, and then I got that. Some of them told me that they were glad that I was there, so it was pretty cool. Apparently the trombones need some help in the junior high band, so I'll be happy to do that. So yeah, after that I folded up some programs, about 200 programs for the concert tomorrow, so that took a little bit of time. But aside from that, I mean, I had a great time today. I'm happy to be working with them. They're a great organization. I've always thought that the program is on the right track. He's a great director. I'm happy to be there. Tomorrow's going to be a long day. I'll be back again tomorrow with Tuesday, part due. I'm working from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. instead of 8 to 3 like I did today. Because that's when the festival's going on. I get to observe some different directors teaching students their music, and it's going to be great fun. Thanks for joining me in the first installment. I'm sorry if it took a long time, if you thought it was too long. I apologize. Hopefully I can press it down to a shorter video tomorrow and then the next 3 days. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow.